Did you know that there's more than one of you up here in your head? I know it feels like there's only one of you in there, and you do get to make a lot of the decisions some of the time, but right below the surface are a bunch of other versions of you trying to help you out. And that's awesome, except for the fact that if you're not taking charge of those folks, they kind of cause problems for you. Now, I know this idea of you having multiple versions of yourself up here in your brain is a weird idea, but it's a scientific fact. And science proves that we all have multiple levels of subconscious working in our minds at any one time. In patients who have severe seizure disorder, sometimes they'll cut what's called the corpus callosum, which is the connecting tissue between your left and your right side of your brain. But in experiments of consciousness done on these people after the fact, they'll ask this one person with these two separate brains, hey, what do you want to be when you grow up? And then with two pencils writing simultaneously with both hands, one hand will write out race car driver while the other hand writes out doctor. Because there are two people up there trying to make a different decision. And you have this thing going on too. There's a bunch of people up there in your subconscious awareness, and unfortunately a lot of times they argue. This is the basis for something we call cognitive dissonance. Part 2's already posted.